Do you guys know about this theory that Wind of Change by Scorpions was that the CIA helped write that song?
Really?
Right, yeah, there's
What?
a new podcast
Yeah.
that is going to discuss that. I wrote about that on the site.
Wait, a whole podcast dedicated to just
It's
that?
a series. It's a 8-episode podcast. So here, let's play the trailer.
Holy shit. They got that much mileage out of this story?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Spotify is where you can hear Dave's new album,
Oh
The
yeah.
CIA
The Pride,
Pride
of
of
Cleveland.
Cleveland. That's how
Thank
I
you.
listen to it.
Thank you, Noah.
You're welcome.
I mean, the CIA was caught like helping, write Hollywood blockbusters and putting the right kind of like themes and propaganda into it. So it's not a big shocker.
Which ones?
I think the Avengers was one of the Avengers films. Too many to list. Like
Okay.
they just regularly send.
Oh, Captain Marvel it was, right? Because
Really?
Oh, Captain Marvel too. Yeah. Look it up. It's been an ongoing thing for decades.
there's an official office, like a liaison office.
Wait. Are you saying CIA or CAA?
CIA.
Because they're,
Agent.
yeah, that would be expected.
It would it would make more sense like an agency would.
Yeah.
They'd get one of those song doctors to come in and be like, Klaus, Rudolph, get over here. Hear me out.
Well, let's hear a little more of this trailer.
We
Oh, I
haven't
thought
heard
you were
any of
going
it
to ask
yet.
me to whistle some more.
You could do that too.
Whistle
Can you-
during the trailer.
Yeah.
What's that?
Stop sharing your screen.
Well, I can't play the audio if I'm not sharing the screen.
Don't you think when this is all over, when the pandemic is just sent packing, that the best thing we could do as the human race is to get the Scorpions on the biggest stage in the world, maybe Wembley Stadium, I don't know, and just get them out there and, you broker some sort of peace thing, get Michael Schenker back, get Uli John Roth back, get Herman Rarebell back for just one song, him. And they get out there and they rock the world like a hurricane, and they play, they go all the way back to In Trance, everything. That's what I think. And no, there's not a dry eye on planet Earth, except
I think
for,
that's beautiful.
I feel like they're all in high risk groups. I don't know if they need to be at a rock concert right now. I don't think that's safe.
They look to be in great shape, though.
they do.
They're like they played Barclays last year, maybe 2 years ago.
Did you go, Rob?
And I didn't go,
You didn't.
but
Rob, you're the only Russian in New York that didn't go to that show.
look at how young they look. We did have a Metal Injection photographer there.
To be fair, they didn't look young in like 1987, so
Yeah, they really haven't aged. They're so well
Oh.
preserved.
I don't know that they look young. They might be stretching it.
I mean, this guy looks great.
Well,
They look
Is that
young
an
for their
original
age.
number? he looks like my aunt.
Do you think Klaus Meine has had work done, or do you think he is indeed not? He
Like
looks
Botox?
I don't know. I don't really buy like into these things like Andrew WK is now a different guy than was originally
buy that.
playing.
What?
I don't buy
never
into
heard
that.
that one.
Oh, that's a common theory. But I honestly have my suspicions that Klaus Meine is not the same guy
I don't know.
who's
Man.
saying leaving you for when they played, was this with Megadeth, the co-headlining tour?
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I sometimes do when my star power isn't enough to get me free tickets to go see Scorpions and Megadeth somewhere. When I was still on Twitter, I put I just put like, hey, I'm just putting this out there. I really want to go see Scorpions tonight. And I thought like, yes, eventually something will come down the pike. Someone will be like, oh, yeah, come. And it didn't work out. Didn't work. And I really had to take a good hard look in the mirror. And then because I was like, I can't land day of Scorpions tickets. Am I not the Z-list celebrity I thought I was?
What's
and-
below Z? Is there
What
anything?
Z is like slightly more famous than the mailman.
Aw.
And it's no offense to mailmen or
Right, I
mail
got you.
persons.
They're just
But,
not famous.
What's that?
They're just
They're
not
just
famous.
not as famous as me. They're just not. It can't be debated. But then so my girlfriend and I were like, okay, we're gonna buy tickets to go to this show. If it were fully Scorpions headlining, no question, I never would have sent the tweet out even in the first place. We would have just bought tickets and gone to see Scorpions. But when half that money you're ostensibly paying to see Megadeth, one of the worst sounding bands, you know, I'm not saying they're a bad band. I'm saying they have the worst sound.
Live.
And, you know what I mean? Yeah, like their guitar sounds are horrible, and most of their songs are horrible. But we were like, we don't want to have to pay for that. And then so we're like, all right, but okay, we'll still do it, but only if Scorpions are playing "Leaving You." Do you know that's da-na-down, da-na-na, keep me in your mind. Will I come back to it and I can stay? Come on.
I like it better how you do it, but yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
This should be the next album. Just you sort of like recreating.
Yeah. What you remember of the Scorpions?
What I remember of the song. Well, pretty much at some point in every Scorpion song, Klaus Meine is going to go like, let's go, everybody! Like he's kind of like scrambles a bunch of words together. And then Rudolf Schenker rips this, or Matthias Jabs. Who was that? Oh, we had Alex Skolnick on the Witch Taint Facebook Live show we're doing now. I've been meaning you guys got to come on this.
Sure.
It's Friday nights at 9 if you're not.
We have no
busy.
plans.
This Friday we're having Sawborg Destructo from Guar and
cool.
Digester from Ghoul, because Witch Taint has a huge feud going with Ghoul right now. But
Yeah, on Twitter.
yeah,
Right,
we're just
yeah.
there's a lot of shit talking going on.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
So but anyway, when Alex Skolnick was on this past Friday, and he was a delight, and he played part of Eruption on his guitar, and but he said he met Scorpions and they were cool. The story really
course
goes
they're
south quickly.
yeah.
Wait, I have
the
a
landing.
question. Did he say whether or not the Scorpions were fans of his trio project?
Oh, I don't know. He's going to come back on the show. I mean, why wouldn't they be?
I'll call in and ask.
You're going to call him? Or you could?
No, I'll
Yeah.
call into the. I mean, I hope I could, or like type a comment while you're live, and I'll ask.
You could. Yeah, you could. Why wouldn't they be jazzy? I mean, it's not all covers, but they do some jazz versions of some popular hard rock and metal numbers. I don't know if they do any Scorpions. Have you guys ever seen this Scorpions documentary?
No.
Were you guys ready? Were you guys ready for all the Scorpions talk I had locked and loaded?
You should have definitely prepared a little bit.
It's a little intimidating, but I'm enjoying
I
it.
feel. What's that?
It's a little intimidating, but I'm enjoying it.
It's a form of autism that I have, where I just go into like lengthy tirades about the majesty of Scorpions. And I did see Scorpions on the Monsters of Rock tour. It was the one I was 2 years old. No, but I was just a pretty young thing. Too young to be on my own in a stadium in Akron, Ohio, for sure.
Were you younger than that girl on that one album cover of theirs? The naked female child. We've talked
Oh.
about it on the show
Yeah, we
before.
have.
They've got some really problematic album covers.
Oh yeah, that's the one where they
Rob,
had.
do not cue it up on the screen. We might.
Yeah,
have
we're
an
gonna get
FBI
kicked off of
investigation.
YouTube.
But
Yeah, let's just say you should just Google Scorpions album covers because. Hey,
there's some.
They have some real. What's the one where the guy's touching the woman's boob and it comes away?
It's
and
like laser beams off his hand. Off
Or
his
Love
fingertips.
Drive.
It seems like it's a bunch of like gum.
Yeah,
he's
it does
reached
look
over.
like that.
That one
It
you could
looks like-
probably show, Rob.
It's a weird cover because they're like. It seems like they're kind of decked out. He's grabbing her boob, which is made of got a lot of gum on it for some reason, and then. If I remember correctly, it's like in the middle of the day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
there it is.
Ugh. She's not
And-
bothered at all. She's just sitting
No,
there.
she's
Is that
like.
Eugene
I
Levy's
don't know.
son?
Those eyes look like, please help me.
Yeah, she's like,
She's-
is this rape?
But her arms aren't flailing. She's not moving in any way.
She's
just-
frozen in shock. What are you talking about?
She could be a mannequin.
But seriously, though, is that Eugene Levy's son from Schitt's Creek?
It does
Yeah.
kind of look like him, and also like he looks like, even though he's doing this weird thing with the boobs and the gum, he also looks like he's asleep, like he's nodded off.
He's bored of it already.
It's like, yeah, I was into the gum boob like the first time, but it's been a few years now.
I thought he was gonna say like he begged her for months to let him do this gum tit fetish, and then like, but he just once he did it, it didn't live up to his mental expectations.
Yeah, it's very weird, but all these years later, they're still number one. So you tell me.
This one is the weird one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, all right.
Thankfully, it's
so
censored.
okay.
Move it.
Virgin Killer, it's called. I mean,
Yeah.
Yikes.
Shocking.
rough stuff. Did the CIA have anything to do with that one?
Oh, God only knows. The CAA did that one.
Wow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I need some eye
do we
bleach.
just change your mind about scorpions?
I need some eye
No, I
bleach. Rob.
still. I'm. We've all. At our. I mean, you should have seen the original cover for "The Pride of Cleveland," my new comedy album. I mean, talk about dodging a bullet. Changed it last minute, but it was it was really just what in poor taste.